So good. Oh, yep. Good evening and welcome to it. This is Chess and Wine. Obviously, we're still on that South African closed tip. Yeah, we are updating you on what's going on in the SA close. Yesterday, we obviously covered round one only, and obviously gave you a bit of an update on the results of round two. But now going back on round two, starting today with the results of the open section. But before I get to it, I must come back to one issue that I actually was meant to speak about. I did mention that, hey, it's crazy what they're doing in the South African close. That the players are playing for no prizes, no prize money for the SA closed. But obviously, I was hoping that at least the regions should be covering all of the costs for the players to be playing there, right? It only makes sense, right? Like if you're not playing for prize money, at least the playing there should not cost you anything. So I just got worried that Gauteng at least is covering for the cost of transportation. No, not Gauteng, not the province, but the region. Apparently, Tshwane has given 6,000 rand to each of their players to obviously assist in their cost of traveling. And is Johannesburg Metro paying for all of the... How many Johannesburg Metro players are they? See, now I have to have the facts. But yeah, apparently Johannesburg Metro has paid for transport and accommodation for the players and catering, all included. And I mean, in my recollection, it's always been the cost of the region to attend the closed. So I hope nothing's changed. And again, if Tshwane is giving you 6,000 rands, what does 6,000 rand cover? Does it cover the 11 days accommodation in Cape Town? Honestly, does it cover the return flight from Gauteng, from Tshwane to what is this? To Cape Town? Again, you see what I mean? 6,000 will not be enough. But also, I heard that Gauteng as a province itself, not the regions, but the province itself, has given 1,000 rand allowance to each of the players representing Gauteng at their close. Isn't that something? But I know for sure. Okay, why am I speaking like I'm a Bujanali? But anyway, I know for sure Bujanala is covering the cost of their players. I mean, that's one region you can always count on. So I'm just hoping that all of the other regions are covering. I don't know, Nelson Mandela Bay, have you done something to cover your player or players? Because I think it's only one player from Nelson Mandela Bay. I think it's, who is this from Nelson Mandela Bay? I think it's Charlize Vanzel. Charlize still say that she's representing Nelson Mandela Bay. So, yeah, what has Nelson Mandela Bay done for her? And Western Province, they are home, right? Who else is there? Let me just look through. I see that there is also Dino Quadri from Gauteng, South V, Val, whatever GSV is. Are they assisting you there? Covering the cost of play there? And I'm looking. Yeah, in the open section, it seems everybody else is from Western Province except for the few players. Wow, it's crazy. No wonder the event had to be held in the Western Province in Cape Town, because it's like more than over 50% of the players are from that region. But anyways, let's hope that all the players did not have to bear the costs of being there, because we don't want chess growing on the shoulders of the players. It's a sport. It should be covered. It should be taken care of. It should be... Yeah, I mean, the players should be paid for being there. And then obviously there should be prize money for all the others that are performing better than the others and all that. But yeah, we're hoping again that there'll be enough allowance for the players going to the Olympiads. No room, no stories about Hendrik or Saskok or suspension or FIDE or whatever. Hey, you have to pay money to become a soldier for South Africa. You have to pay money to go fight the battles of your country. You have to pay. So crazy. But anyway, so yeah, we're going back to round two. Round two in the open section, we saw in the first board, it was Michael Simpson fighting against the Lion of Africa himself. IM Gomez, proving that he still won. What happened? Now I'm still wondering. What happened with the Puma remover beating Gomez? No, it must have been that issue of a bladder and the distance to the toilet at the Mojo event. Because now, come on. I mean, if the Puma remover could beat, James Denham could beat Watu, but Watu comes back and smacks. I mean, that was a fluke. I mean, I'm starting to call it. But again, it's crazy. Like 2 flukes in one tournament. Nah, man. Hey, there's something about that Mojo. So yeah, Watu's still proving himself to be that, which he has always been. He's going out with the fight. We know he's old now. He's 51 years old. But he's in this open section and still, man. Ooh. Wow, it's so crazy. So yeah, what to call so wins against Michael Simpson in the first board. In the second board, we see a draw between Caleb Leviton, the youth from Gauteng, drawing against international master Daniel Cordry, who's attended a whole lot of, how many? Like more than 6, I'm sure, Olympiads. You see what I mean? So that draw, I don't know. And again, I hear a lot of people talking about why would Leviton accept a draw when he was actually obviously having a stronger position. He was obviously winning this. He did not have. But again, I still speak about the thing that you know the way what to call Daniel Cordry, Mabusela, the way these guys offer a draw. It's like they force you to accept that it's a draw, because if they see it as a draw, they go like, it's a draw. It's not. I'm like, even if they are down and you see the down material and there's nothing they can do, they'll tell you it's a draw. I'm like, it's a draw. And you feel like you're disrespecting them whenever you say, no, it's not a draw. Let's play and see. They're like, this is a draw. And you feel they're trying to make you think. They bully you into accepting the draw. So I'm just wondering if young Caleb was not bullied into accepting the draw by Cordry. Because, I mean, in this position, it was material up, obviously. What to exchange a rook and a pawn for a, a rook and a pawn for exchange for for 2 minor pieces. I think it was a knight and a bishop. Right? But and going into that end game, come on. Hey man, I think I also believe that there was Caleb had a chance there, but maybe he didn't see the chance, or what? Sorry, Cordry did not allow him to look for the chance to see it. He just immediately called the draw. Like it's a draw. Yeah, you can't play it. You go here, I go there, I do this. It's a draw. Let's just call it. You know, like no, he's more experienced than me. Let me just accept the draw. And the boy just decided, hey, I'll take it. And he took it. Yeah, and the next board, it was FIDE Master Barish Daniel Barish winning against the lowest rated player of the tournament, Luto Mfazo. The only one with a lot to gain in terms of experience, in terms of rating, and in terms of everything else. Because, hey, we know it's a very strong field. He's the only one that's likely to come up with the 0 point. I'm sorry. Nobody expected. I mean, it's not going to be... At least get a draw, Luto. Like, also... yeah, you know what? Let's leave Luto. At least a draw. Faz, you're a coach. Remember that. There's players looking up to you. Yeah, next board, it's Jacob Buguni and FIDE Master Mhango drawing. Again, they played together a couple of times, but obviously the position kind of looked like it was a bit crazy. We saw that there was a kingside threat of an attack that was coming by Mguni. Yeah, but Banele had the defenses planned already. And they had a similar game in another board. In fact, in another game, which game was that? I just don't remember. Was it the Carlson and the Miasta game or something? It was just, there was a similar game somewhere. Yeah, but we can't talk about it because I'm not looking at it. But yeah, then the next board, candidate master Kip Kumalo loses to the international master IM Karsten. No, it's always exciting when I see these youngsters playing against each other, because I know there's not going to be arranged draws. I know there's not going to be easy draws, or it was just overplayed openings. Like it's just going to be fireworks on the board. But this one, no, honestly, I just like the finish by Karsten, where you just give the rook to actually discover a check with the pawn pushed, and then the next move, the pawn becomes a queen with the check. It's crazy. No, it wasn't going to be the check. The check was already done, so it'll just come back up. So it wouldn't be a check, but that was the plan. The idea, man. Again, hey, IM Karsten's chess. It was just impressive. An impressive ending to the game. A brilliant end. Yep. And the next board, it's Charlton Miesta winning against FIDE Master Calvin Klassen. No, man. Come on. Big things coming for Miesta, for Charlton Miesta. Big things coming for Charlton Miasta. So, what I want to do now, I'm just going to go straight to the open, continuing with the open section, and just look at round 3 results. Before I just go to the ladies, I'll just to look at round 2 and round 3 as well with them. So, yeah, in round 3, we see Michael Simpson now winning against Miasta Charlton. So, we see we have a situation where an Arafa, what do we call him? A non-Capetonian. Because I believe that the Capetonians are not that strong, right? It's just that they are a group of highly rated, strong players. They're not the strongest, but they're a group of strong players who are used to playing one another. Because if you've been following, like in a lot of events, these guys have been playing one another. So they're not used to playing somebody from outside, right? Like, I don't know what this is, man. But the outsiders are very strong. I don't even know how I'm supposed to put this. But because, yes, they are strong. They've got the ratings. But they're not that strong. Because now when these Gautengers come through, when these Bojadalians come through, like, it's the same thing. Whether it's in the ladies section or even in this open section. It's crazy. Because now here we have Michael Simpson showing up. Yeah. And he wins against Mr. Charlton, who is actually rated 2300 plus Chesa, which tells you about the ratings. But still, I mean, we're not to take away anything from Yaster's talent. But hey, Simpson, it's crazy. No, that happened. And then we get, in the next board, we get Feeder Master, Common Classic, drawing now with Keith Kumalo, kind of Master Keith Kumalo. You see what I mean? You see what I'm talking about? And then, to top it off, the International Master rated 2300, 2320, 23 plus, in fact. IM Karsten losing again. I think the second time to Mhango, the Freedom Master. And I'm thinking he did it with the classes again. Like, what are you doing with the shades in the tournament, Banele, man? Why are you wearing shades, dude? But hey, look at this thing, man. This boy, she's shades. Hey, I'm seriously wondering what Manila is hiding with the shades. Damn, he went and he won against the strong. I want to say, obviously, he's the hope of SA, the hope of the next Grandmaster in South Africa. But I want to argue that he's the strongest player from the Western Province right now. This win kind of convinces you that, hey, man. Hey, Manila might just win this whole event. Even after losing the first round and drawing the second one, being 0.1, 0.5, what? 1.5 points behind? Yes. But after winning against Karsten, because IM Karsten, man. I'm going to remind you that the last game he played with IM Watukobese, he won, right? Hey, this video is going to be very long. So yeah, on the next board, we see Luto Mfazi losing to Mguni Jacob. I'm not laughing. No, I mean, come on. So yeah, and the next board, we see a drop between FIDE Master Daniel Barish and International Master Daniel Kodri. The Battle of the Daniels. They just decided to draw. Yeah, and the next board, we see Caleb Levinson drawing with Watukobese. FIDE Master Caleb. First draw was against Kodri. Then the next draw was against Kobese. Aye, man. No. Okay, Caleb. We see you. No, it's so funny. No, it's crazy. I mean, this is something. Wow. So, yeah, obviously, he's the youngest but not the weakest of the tournament. We see that. And now in the next round, this is round 4 of the event. In round 4, Caleb Leviton is paired against Michael Simpson. I mean, my man is on Simpson because I know his play. But the rating says Caleb. What do you say? The game is still ongoing. And the next board, I see I am Watukobese playing against FIDE Master Barish Daniel. I'm expecting a draw from this one. And the next board, it's I am Daniel Kodri and against Jacob Mguni. Jacob is not going to give you a draw, Caleb. I mean, Daniel. I know, it's crazy, but I know, man. Some people will say smart man is on IM Kodri, but my man is on Jacob Mguni. No, man, I'm thinking Mguni will take this. All right, and then the next board I see Fazwe, the lowest rated, playing against Karsten. Isn't that obvious? All right, and the next board it's Mhango Banele playing against Calvin Klassen, and obviously the score between the two favors Banele Mhango. So yeah, I think Banele Mhango wins this one, and Keith faces Mr. Charlton. Eish. Yeah, no, that's gonna be a tough one. Eish, but I'm gonna give it to a youngin. I think Charlton. I think Mr. Charlton will take it. If it was Blitz, I'll say Kid. But hey, it's different. If it was, it's a different story. I don't get it. But yeah, it's different. It's definitely a different story. So yeah, now going to the ladies section, we're going back to round 2. The ladies section, we saw that in round 2, Jacques Grobler is a strong player. But obviously, this win against Bea van Zyl doesn't prove that she's a strong player. Because again, in this section, I think that Bea van Zyl, if not the weakest in the section, she might be one off. Because, yes, Jackie won this one. And in the next board, it was Joya Mkita losing to Robin Klassen. I think Mkita Joya is also another one of the 3 points, the buys in the section. And the next board, we see Chisomo Poshomo, causing a terrible upset. Not terrible, a beautiful upset, winning against the Women International Master Anzea Lapshire. My God. These are the things that we want to see. We want to see the growth. In fact, it brings me back to another point. Why are the women IMs playing in the ladies section? Because I always thought, I always believe, and I still believe that the women's section, the ladies section is a development section. It's meant to be a development section, right? And once you've got a title, the Women International Master, and once you reach a certain rating, you are no longer a development player. Because chess is not a sport where a person's gender matters or person's thing or whatever. Like, yes, in terms of development, we can accept that it is. But then when it comes to a certain level, once you've reached a certain level, once you've played a number of Olympiads, and once you have won the African individuals, come on, Jesse. What are you doing in the women's section? Because you've proven yourself to be a player already. Why not go to the open section and now compete properly? Come on. Honestly, come on. Come on. These ladies should be this titled women. Charlize, the woman, yeah, Charlize, Chloe, and who else? I'm thinking they should be the ones, and who else? And obviously there's Anzal. These players actually should be what do we call? Should be rescuing Lou Tomfazwe in the open section. They're the ones that are supposed to be playing that side in the open. Next time though, it should be a shame for a women international master or women grandmaster playing in the women's section at development section when she's already achieved so much in chess. You see what I mean? Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, and then we go on, we see in the next board, there is Davido Strong losing to Jessie February. Come on, yes. Jessie being the current queen of African chess. Yet playing in the development section. I want to call it that. I'm going to continue calling it a development section. The ladies section is a development section. Because the argument is that, hey, there should be a women's section because we're trying to encourage women to take part in chess. We're trying to encourage the increase in number of women participating in chess. We're trying to accommodate women in chess. But once you've been accommodated and you've accomplished so much, why are you still in that section that is meant to encourage others? You're already competitive. You're already a professional. So what are you doing playing in that section that is meant for the ones that we're trying to encourage? Because now you're discouraging them. Because they're there and they know they're going to come across you and you're going to beat them and then they lose and then they get discouraged. They're like, there's no hope in me playing. There's no... You see what I mean? You hate me, but you'll understand one day. One day it'll make sense. If it doesn't make sense today, at some point it'll start making sense and you'll be like, that drunkard was right. Right now you're thinking it's the wine talking, but it's not the wine talking. There's a lot of sense behind the wine. So yeah, the next board we see Women FIDE Master Chloe Badenhost winning against Helen Rothenbach. Who is another one at the board? Yeah, if I'm thinking, yeah, there's the 3 weakest in this tournament. Developmental players, we should call them that, right? Not say weak, because you guys hate weak. But yeah, we're going to call them that. So we say Helen Rothenbach is a development player, Bea van Zyl is development, and Mkita Joya a development. And then we see the next board, Neil Haley losing to Charlize van Zyl, Women International Master Charlize van Zyl. Again, Women International Master, what do you expect? But hey, Neil Haley's got some game. I mean, this girl's playing some good chess as well. So yeah, we're moving on quickly to the next round of the ladies. I'm going to just try and ignore the seniors because otherwise the video is going to be 30 minutes long. And I don't know if any seniors are here watching. So just keep it between the ladies in the open section for today. Yep, in the next round we'll see again. That's round 3. Neil Haley losing to Jackie Grobler. Jackie Grobler is strong. That win just convinced me. Jackie. Oh, Jackie. Why am I saying Jackie? Because she's probably Jackie, right? The Jackie spelled differently. Jackie Grobler. Jackie, hey Jackie. Jackie's from Tanya, I know. Jackie Grobler wins against Nell Haley. And then next board is a drop between Women International Master Charlize Fonseca and Women FIDE Master Chloe Badenhose. Hey, if you've seen the interview again with Charlize, you know that Chloe is her, what do we call it? We're not going to call her nemesis because we know they're very close and all that. But she's the one player that Charlize wishes that she could actually win a game against. Like, I want to beat that girl to prove myself that my chess is that good. But hey, they played a draw again. It was a draw, sorry. Hey, next time, Charlize. And then, yeah, on the next board, we see Davida Strong playing strongly, winning against the development player, Helen Rottenbach. And the next board, Joseph Emery wins against Chisomo Boshomo, but the attack, Chisomo's play was so, my God. It's like she was not castling. She just threw pawns on the left, threw pawns on the right. She was like, I'm going in. Yeah, that was good play. I wonder who helped her prep. Maybe it was a good prep, and then at the end, it was your turn to play Chisomo, and then you decided, and then your 17 rating came out. Maybe you had like a 2100 prep up until 22 moves. But when you got to move 23, it was like, the prep was finished. It's now your turn to start thinking. I'm like, now you're thinking against Jesse. It doesn't work. I'm so sorry. But you know, Chiso was my favorite chess player. My favorite female chess player. But anyway, it was so funny. Because the attack was seriously good. She's over. All right. And the next one, Women International Master Ansel Loption loses again. Maybe it's time to consider retirement. Maybe. Okay. Right. And she loses this time to Robin Klassen. Hey, at some point, people might need to throw in the towel and say, you know what? I'm just going to focus on coaching and teaching chess and making sure that I bring about some development, because playing, no longer for me. But anyways, who are we to say, right? Like, if you feel like you've got the spirit, like what you got, Kobe said, 51 still has the spirit. Hey, but what is proving that he's got the spirit? By winning some crucial games and drawing some strong players. Hey, but I mean, if you start losing like this, I'm sorry, Enzo. Hey. Yeah, and then again, Joya Mkita and Bea Fanzay are proving which one is more developmental than the other, which one is still more in the development phase. And when they face off, Mkita says, I am more developed than Bea Fanzay, and she wins the game. And that's what we have. Those are the results for round 3. Round 4 currently ongoing, but if we could make some wild predictions, I see that there's Joya Mkita is playing against Jackie Grabler. Now, man, there's a strong attack. Joya's got a very strong attack, but experience is a very big thing in chess. I think there's no Jackie's not going to get a chance to castle. King has already moved. Mkita has already got a number of pieces attacking. We'll see. I want to say it looks like she has a very good chance. She looks like she is winning this one. In fact, maybe she'll win this one. Hey, maybe, you know what? MK is a chance to prove yourself that you're not a development player. Please win this one. Because Jackie is very strong. And if you win against Jackie, you're telling us that, hey, I'm in it to win it. I'm not just here to take part, participate. I'm not, hey. You? Yeah, anyway. So there's Fanzela Bea. And the next board against Ansel Lopsh. Ansel must win against the weakling. I mean, not the development player, I'm sorry. Otherwise, if she doesn't, then it's seriously time to rest. And the next board, we see Robin Klassen against Joseph Emery. I'm thinking Joseph Emery wins this one. And there's Chisomo Boshoma against the development, Helen Rottenbach. Yeah, you must win this one as well, Boshoma Chisomo. And then the next board is Davida Strong and Charlize Fanzay. Now that's going to be a tough one. Tough to tell. But again, Van Zayle's got more experience, more rating, and she likes playing in the open section. This one, she's winning this one. I think Charlize is winning this one. And in the next one, I see Neil Haley is playing white against Women Fighter Master Badenhorst Chloe. This is Chloe's game. Anyways, that's been it from me, and don't crucify me. I'm just saying my own opinions, own views. It's not like it's own underwritten by anybody, federations or anybody. Like, anyways, it's just my thinking, my feeling. I'm privileged to be able to share my own opinions with you. I know you have your own opinions, so you can share them in the comments section. Good evening. Bye.
Nothing's impossible. Yeah, nothing's impossible.